We are here now in Social Proof Studios with something very, very special that's about to come out. What's the specialness? Don't even tell them what it is first, but I want to hear the specialness from you all.
The specialness, is that even a word?
It might be. Today it is.
Today it's a word. It's inside.
Sure.
Yes. The specialness is the way that we are talking about these essential things for the aspiring artist, for the mom who's the momager, to the independent record label, and to just the typical fan who have always been a supporter and a witness of this entertainment industry, but now they can kind of be inside it because of the information that and the education that we are going to be delivering.
Kina, talk to me. What is the specialness? We didn't even announce it yet, but they need to know how special this is.
The specialness is the expertise that Q and I both have had in our careers, and the way that we're delivering it in a tangible way for any listeners or viewers of our show.
Yeah, I am super excited, man. Got a chance to talk to these beautiful people, Q and Sakinah, about an idea. And you all know, if you don't know, Q Parker, a part of the legendary group 112, literally my favorite group, favorite R&B group of all time. And I just came up on these songs, and I'm sure you all attributed to my wanting abs as a child.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was. I'm like, how you get stuck to do that? Because back in the day, you had to hang your shirt off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I could never really take my shirt off like that. So
that is hilarious.
You talked about this concept of that R&B kit. And when he said the name, I didn't understand it at first. And I'll give you all an opportunity to share what that means. But I realized there's a lot of things I have that are in the kit.
Okay.
And even to this day, it's a couple things that I'm missing.
Yeah.
So explain the R&B kit, please.
So that R&B kit, it's a box. It is a tangible tools that one should have, and that should be a part of you as the artist, as the person that is wanting to be in this entertainment industry. Just showing up and saying that I want to do this is not enough. Yeah. So being a person that came through extensive artist development, I was able to identify some of these things that are vital and necessary and critical to an artist having success or not succeeding. And we can go through the history of artists when you can identify those that had the tools that are in the kit and those that fell a little bit short. Yeah.
Sakinah, talk to me about your description of the kit.
The description is just the essential tools, like he said, of being an artist. We're focusing on R&B artists, but I think in general, being a brand, being a person that's recognizable, you have to have these tools. And like you said, I don't think you sing, right, David? You know what I'm saying?
Not to nobody.
Right. So, but you have some of these tools, you know. So I think that anybody that enjoys R&B music, you may not even recognize what you're seeing as a tool. But when you hear us talking about it, you're gonna go back to your favorite artist and be like, they got what's in the kit. Yeah. You know,
and what's crazy is in every guy, there's some R&B in every guy.
I go 100%.
Whether you can truly be the artist or be an artist or a performer, but even if you have no talent, if that's not what you aspire to be, as you walk around, there are certain things that are in an R&B artist kit that the average day guy is going to embody.
For sure. I remember just kind of like the feeling that R&B gave me, right? The feeling is sexy, suave, like you ain't really have nobody. I don't care if you was a big boy, Jazz from Drew Hill.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yes.
But you look at him like, oh, he's put together well. Yeah. You know what I mean? He had some things in the kit. And I remember I was struggling with confidence as a child. One, I could never get like them. You know, it's a group of women. I never could get the main one. I always had to get the friend. I gotta talk to my boy who's he got the kit.
He kept his hair cut. Like, you know what I mean? He always had the I don't know who taught my man about cologne, probably his dad, but I ain't never. He go up to the friend, he go up to the main one, and I go holler at the friend, right? But I had this issue with confidence. So I went and got braces. Long story short, I went and got braces, and I got more confidence. Mm-hmm. I think if I got a chance to talk to 112 and I got a chance to talk to Q Parker back then, you would have probably pulled out the kit like, yo, there's something you need. What's up, y'all? I am Q Parker, and I am so excited to announce the Q Parker Summer Music Camp. This is a interactive camp we are calling all vocalists and producers between the ages of 13 to 17. If this is you, I need your attention right now. The subjects what we will be tackling during this 2-week summer camp is songwriting, music business 101, intro to orchestra, performance, voice, and production and recording. Now, I need y'all to go right now, qparkersummermusiccamp.com, and send in your audition as well as register. Limited spaces available, so I need y'all to go right now. The Q Parker Summer Music Camp. I cannot wait to see y'all.
Braces, my man. Yeah. This will be in the kit. Am I right?
Absolutely. And you said something that's so important, man. And this is one of the tools in the kit. Confidence. And you know, confidence, style. You said swag, presentation, sex appeal. You know, I go so far as to talk about when to put chapstick on. You know, how much chapstick to put on, when to lick your lips. Like it's certain things that you do. Being charismatic, knowing how to approach, knowing how to enter a room and say your name. When somebody says, hey, introduce yourself. All of these things are necessary when you decide that you want to be an artist, because when you don't have it, people like myself, Sakinah, those of us that have been in the industry for so long, we can immediately identify where there is a lack. And our job is, you know, our job as veterans and have been in the game for so long is to make sure that this next generation are fully prepared and equipped so that they can have a trajectory of success. I don't want no artist to come into this game not knowing what they are supposed to have. And that's the reason that we are doing that R&B podcast, so that we can take a word or a couple of tools and the terminology that you're going to hear us say all the time is the word tools, because they are the tools that are supposed to be carried with you every day. Even when you're not in performance mode. If you're just sitting at a restaurant, there are some tools that you got to display just sitting in the restaurant.
Give me one. What are some tools? Scenario. I want to start with you.
Okay.
Scenario. You are sitting across from a guy, right? First date.
Okay.
Actually, let's make it a little more tough.
Okay.
Fifth date. What are some of the tools that this young man needs to pull out to make you say, okay, we're going on to 6? Because you went past the first date and y'all feeling each other. What are some things he needs to pull out in the kit?
Okay. Fifth date. Some of the things. I am really big on a man praying before we eat. And whenever they don't, I'm like, oh, you gonna pray over that food before you choke, or what's gonna happen? You know, so I try to make a joke out of it, but that's something that stands out to me. So by fifth date, maybe first date, you might be a little nervous to pray. You know, some people, it's a very intimate thing, but by day number 5, we need to be praying together. You know what I mean? We need to be hollering at the man before we eat.
Fifth date.
I mean, you can God is grace it. You can God is grace it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
God is good. Yeah, you can God is grace it. You don't got to get, you know, God is grace. God is good.
Okay, aesthetically. So first, first date, you put on your best outfit. Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fifth date. Have you ever seen some people?
I've seen the first date be trash, and then the fifth date we get it together. But I think like the shoes got to be right. Them shoes got to be together. Don't come on date any number with dirty shoes. That's a no. Hands. I do not like being clean. Like cleanliness is a big thing for me. So yeah, hands, the nails being, yes, you guys. You guys' hands are in good shape.
Okay.
Hands is a big one for me. Like, I don't like dirty nails. I don't like the nails to be too long. And then I don't like the men who don't wipe their hands as they're eating. Like, just your hands are sticky.
Hold on. You're not licking your hands
Absolutely
at the dinner
not,
table.
Sir. Don't do that.
Hold on.
No. That's not in the kit, Shands.
Yeah,
I don't care if you're eating wings, Cheetos, whatever. You cannot be in a public place
licking them fingers.
That's not an R&B. Ain't nothing sexy about that, bro.
Yeah, nothing sexy about licking your fingers at the
listen.
table.
So look, I'm gonna sum this up real quick, just from the question that you gave her. Presentation
is a big one.
That's very key. And so when she said day one you may not have on your best, that's not a part of the kit, because day one you gotta show up in your best. If you have a best outfit, that's what we putting on. And from there, here's another tool: consistency.
Wait, I have to disagree with you though. I have to disagree with you.
Let's go.
Because
I can't wait for this podcast.
Because day one you may not have on your best because you don't want to start where you can't keep up. Because you're about to say consistency. And if you can't keep that consistent, we can't come with our best. We got to start somewhere in the middle. It's just like picking a single. You're not going to pick the best song on the album, because then while I'm listening to the album, I already done released the hottest song on the joint. Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, well, we're gonna get into the different angles of presentation. There's more than one way to skin a cat. However, what we are saying is there's a certain quality that we have to establish, maintain, and sustain when we are deciding to be aligned with the items that are in that kit. And so presentation is very, very key. The one thing that we were taught in artist development is at all times you have to present the person that you are. And so if you see me at the bank, you're going to be like, oh, that's Q Parker.
Right.
If you see me at Home Depot, even if I'm working in my carpentry, there's still a certain level of that kit that I'm going to have, even in my knee pads. You're still going to be able to identify, that's Q Parker. Right. You're never going to see me when I'm off of my kit, because it's just embedded into me.
Right.
You are an amazing storyteller. And I want to know, like, some of the things that you just didn't have in your kit as a kid. You started how old? Like 16, 17?
Yeah.
When you walking into this bad boy office, okay, great, everybody got a voice, right? But there were some elements that makes a talented person a superstar.
Yes.
What were some of the things specifically that you learned walking in the office? Like, oh, this is how we got to be.
So being around K Wells, obviously Puff, Divine Stevens, K Wells, Courtney, they automatically had an idea of how they wanted the group to look, but then also how each individual member would contribute to the presentation of the group. And I just would watch Puffy, I would watch Kev, how they always came in, no matter what we were doing, if it was a rehearsal, if it was a meeting, they were just always put together. And I said, yo, I want to be like that. I want to I want people to see me and be like, yo, Q always gonna smell good. Yo, Q's nails gonna always be done. Yo, Q gonna always have a nice haircut. And that started to become like a thing. And the moment Puff or Kev said, okay, Q, from a physical standpoint, this is who you're going to be in 112. We want you to be the look, the sex symbol, you the dark skinned guy. I made frames a part of my whole aesthetic. So now you're never gonna see me without a dope pair of frames. It was just certain things that I saw them that I started to make a part of me. And I think that is, for guys especially, it's just certain things that we have to have in our kit that's gonna make people want to embrace you. The moment you come in the room, they should smell you. The moment you say hi, they should feel like, man, it's something about the way he said hi. It's all, and we're gonna dive into all of these things, man. Sure. Yeah.
And for those that don't know, Sakinah, you have you've done choreography for you work with some of the most famous people in the world.
Absolutely.
And describe to me the difference between somebody who can sing. 'Cause at Apollo, right? At Apollo, if you sing, you won't get a round of applause.
Yeah. Right.
But what if you can't move? But you got to stand right at that mic and sing.
Here's the thing. If you can't move, you have to move your energy. So there is a presence that you will hold as a performer that doesn't have much to do with choreography. It's about like catching eyes with people and making people feel like they're the only person that you're singing to. And that's an energy thing. That's that confidence again. That's that sex appeal, being able to just manipulate your energy in a way that allows people to receive it and be like, oh, they're singing to me. I know that he's talking about me or she's talking about me. So that's what it is. Movement is, it's like icing. You know what I mean? The cake got to be good.
Right.
You got to bake that cake the way it's supposed to be baked. And then the icing is just the topping. So if you can't move, it's okay. Can you sing? Are you confident? Can you carry a crowd? Can you hold that crowd? Like we've seen entertainers step on stage and not do nothing. They look right and left for 5-10 minutes and the audience is like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying?
That's a part of the kit.
Yeah, so that's a part of the kit is like movement is in there, but it's not necessarily dance or choreography. It's just energy and confidence.
Yeah.
You know, I saw somebody used to do that beautifully, man. Luther Vandross.
Yes.
So he'll sit right at that mic.
Yes.
But the way he's singing the notes, the way he's playing the crowd, I'm talking about standing in one spot.
It's all of that.
And he's exuding so much
Yeah.
without physical effort.
Yep.
And I was like, yo, and I never even thought about it before the R&B Kit, but I'm like, yo, how he do that?
Yeah. But you know, someone comes in like myself. I've never worked with Luther, obviously, but someone like myself would come in and they call it a movement coach, and you give them the energies that are like the hand reach, and you just sing
The R&B hand
and
reach.
pull them in slow, or the R&B like cry. You know, I call it pinky to thumb, where you just slowly bring that hand in from the pinky to the thumb. Yeah. Pinky to the thumb, y'all.
Listen, man, through this journey, man, I'm so excited to have that R&B Kit on the Social Proof Network, and we are just gonna. I think as entrepreneurs, we all need to understand how to exude that confidence, exude that energy, how to move through a room. You know what
Absolutely,
I mean?
absolutely. And I mean that's really our focus. In addition to all of those things, we want to make sure that you understand the business too, because you can do all of that stuff and just have bad business, and then that's not going to serve you well. And so, while we're doing all of this stuff, and we're going to have fun with the podcast, we're going to have guests on, we're going to have so many components. But one of the main things in you getting all of the tools, the biggest is going to be the education, because we don't want anybody to come here and not understand how to maneuver business-wise through this business of music. And be clear, it's not the music business, it's the business of music. And so terminology like copyrights, licenses, royalties, just every points and knowing contracts, all of those things, we want you to be able to know this stuff like the back of your hand, so that now you can protect yourself as well as anybody that you decide that you want to bring in. So the education part is going to be really, really, really important for us to give to you.
I love it. I love it. All right. So we when you're watching this, it may be launched. I don't know, but make sure y'all go over to youtube.com/R&B Kit. R&B Kit. Watch it on YouTube. Make sure you go to that R&B Kit on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you enjoy your podcast. Let everybody know how they can follow y'all. Let's take us out.
I am Q Parker 112 across all formats.
I am Sakinah LeStage, but you can follow me on Sakinah_did_it on Instagram, and follow us on Instagram on Dat R&B Kit on Instagram.
Absolutely. Yo, man, subscribe, follow, okay, support. Make sure y'all hit them on their Instagram and make sure you hit them in their DM on Instagram and let them know. Let me know what you think is in the kit. I want to know what you think. Comment below. What is in that R&B kit? What is in that package that an R&B star? I'm talking about when R&B was R&B. Y'all know y'all gonna have to talk about the difference between R&B now and when R&B was R&B.
Absolutely.
Ooh,
Absolutely.
Yeah, I like that.
R&B singers, they drinking lean and all that now. You know what I
Man.
mean?
No.
It ain't.
Are they singing?
We're
them?
going to get into...
Or are they
Oh, man, we're going to cut it right there. We're going to cut it right there.
Are they singing or are they singing?
S-I or S-A?
Okay.
Yeah, man.
S.A.
Is there a difference?
Yeah.
Of course there's a difference.
Hey, subscribe to the R&B Kit. All right, we out here. Peace.
Peace.